You ever have one of those days where you feel like you're just reacting? Like you're being pulled in a million different directions instead of actually directing your own day? Well, what if there was a simpler, way more powerful way to start your morning? That's exactly what we're going to dive into. And to really get to the heart of this, let's kick things off with this idea. This quote, it just says it all, doesn't it? Productivity isn't just about doing more. It's about doing what matters most. It's all about that shift, moving from just being busy to actually being effective, from just random motion to, well, real alignment.
So, okay, how do we actually make sure we're doing what matters? It can start with something that sounds almost too simple, just one word to guide you. Let's take a look at how a single, focused intention can have the power to completely reshape your entire day.
And that brings us to a question I really want you to think about. Seriously, what if you could line up all your actions, your decisions, the conversations you have, the tasks you tackle with one single core focus? Just imagine the kind of clarity and purpose that would bring to every single moment. This is the whole idea behind the word of the day, and I want you to think of it not as some strict rule book, but more like a gentle compass. It's just a simple little guide that kind of nudges you back on track when life inevitably tries to pull you in a dozen different directions. All right, so now that we get the why behind this practice, let's talk about the tool that's designed to make it completely effortless. It's time to meet Aura. Think of it as your companion, built specifically for living an intentioned life.
So what is Aura? Well, put simply, it's your digital companion, and it has one really clear purpose: to help you live more intentionally. The real win here isn't some long list of complicated features. Nope, it's all about a single, simple practice designed to bring focus and calm right into your daily routine.
And it's designed to be super easy to use. You can get to it on the web, or, and this is pretty cool, you can add it as a simple web app right to your phone's home screen. So it's right there when you need it, but it never gets in your way. So how does this actually fit into your day? I know what you're thinking, not another hour-long thing to add to the to-do list. But this isn't about that. It's a really simple daily practice that takes just a few moments to bring some serious focus into your life. The practice itself is incredibly straightforward. It's really just 3 steps. First, you choose your single powerful word of the day. Then you use the private space just to reflect for a moment on what that word means to you. And finally, you can actually track your journey and watch how these little moments of intention start to add up to real personal growth over time. And this is the absolute key thing to remember. This isn't another productivity hack. It's not some complex system you have to manage. It is simply a mindful practice, a quiet moment of intention before all the noise of the day kicks in. Okay, so you commit to this super simple practice. What's the result? What's the payoff? This is it. Let's look at the real benefits you get from this daily journey, finding focus, calm, and intention. So what does this all really build up to? Well, it helps you find much greater focus on what actually matters. It gives you a sense of calm to kind of anchor you, and of course, a clear daily intention to guide everything you do. And all that together, it creates a real, visible path for your own personal growth. Let's start with focus. I mean, when you have that one word guiding you, it basically acts as a filter. It helps you say no to the things that don't line up and a really confident yes to the things that do. Your energy starts going where it really counts. And next, calm. Come on, in a world that is constantly screaming for your attention, just taking a single moment to set an intention is, well, it's a pretty radical act of self-care. It carves out this little pocket of stillness that grounds you for the whole day ahead. And ultimately, all of this leads to living with intention. You shift from being a passenger in your own life, just reacting to whatever comes your way, to being the driver, proactively shaping your day based on what you actually value most. So with all that in mind, there's really only one thing left to do, right? It's time to begin. Time to start your own journey and discover for yourself the amazing power of setting a single daily intention. So the question is pretty simple. Are you ready to start your journey? Ready to trade that daily distraction for some clear direction? To trade the chaos for a real sense of calm? If the answer is yes, you can start right now at mydailyora.com. It's a super simple first step. After all, if your entire day can be changed by a single word, what word will you choose to start with tomorrow?